Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining me. Jonathan Ashford here from the Southwest Oregon Joint Information Center based out of Merlin, Oregon. Here to update you on the 6 fires that we're still tracking in Southern Oregon. Let's go ahead and get started because we've got some great information today and some excellent updates from the work that fire crews have been putting in out in the field. We're going to start with Taylor Creek right here in the Grants Pass, Galice area. We're up to 52,588 acres. No change on that acreage from yesterday. However, we have had a considerable jump in our containment level. We've gone up 18%. Now we're listing it at 79% contained. Still have 563 personnel working on the fire, continuing to improve those lines and taking care of any hazards that the public might encounter as they travel through the area. Speaking of travel, Bear Camp Road, Peavine Road are now open to the public. They opened yesterday. We got word this morning, so passing that on to you that is open. So if you need to travel on the north end, in the Galice area, those roads are now available to you. Keep in mind, we still have 563 personnel working on this fire. Some of them are going to be in that area. They're trying to make sure things are safe for folks to be in the neighborhood, so keep an eye out for them. Drive a little bit slower, be more cautious, keep your eyes open, and try to give distance to fire personnel and fire equipment still working up around the Galice area. But the good news, Bear Camp Road, Peavine Road, both open to the public now. On the south end, we still have some activity. Up in this northwest corner and the southeast corner of the Klondike fire, we still have some growth. We're currently listed at 72,074 acres. That's up just over 3,800 acres from yesterday, but our containment also took a jump. We're at 28%, which is a 13% improvement over yesterday's numbers. For those of you who are looking for some additional information, have questions or concerns you'd like addressed, we're going to have all of our fire officials, both from the Klondike East team, the Alaska team that's managing this side of the fire, and the California Team 4 that's managing the west side as we head out towards the coast. Couple of public meetings to keep in mind. Today, Cave Junction, 6 p.m., Illinois Valley High School at 625 East River Street, 6 p.m. We'll have folks from both sides of the fire who can talk about any questions or concerns you have and get those answered for you in Cave Junction at 6 o'clock today. Also tonight, Agnes Community Library, 3905 Cougar Lane in Agnes out on the coast, 6 p.m. Similar story. We'll have folks from local sheriff's departments, public safety and health, as well as members of both incident management teams that are currently running Klondike as one unit. They'll be at both of those meetings tonight, both at 6 p.m., one in Cave Junction, one in Agnes. Get your questions asked, get them answered as best we can, and hopefully we'll give you the information you're looking for. Folks who aren't going to make either one of those meetings, tomorrow night in Gold Beach at the Gold Beach Event Center, 29392 Ellensburg Avenue, down there at the fairgrounds. They're going to have a meeting also at 6 p.m. Same representation there of all the agencies involved. If you got questions, concerns, out on the west side, show up at one of those meetings, get those questions answered, and hopefully we can help you with your curiosity on the fire. Moving on up to the Miles fire today. Did have a change in incident management today. We've got the Pacific Northwest Team 2 has officially taken command of the fire, and we're reporting from them today 33,204 acres. No change from yesterday. Small increase in containment. We're up 3%, totaling 38% on the Miles fire. Good work going in on the south. We're seeing increased containment lines. That's the black lines you'll see on the maps along the edge saying that that's secure. Crews are still in there mopping up, getting any extra heat that's out of there, taking out anything that might be a safety hazard as we start allowing people back into those areas once the fire is considered secured. On the north side, you got the Columbus fire. Doing pretty well up there too. Still 9,841 acres. No change from yesterday. That containment is also increasing. 6% up, so now we're at 35%. Crews continue to work on getting out snags, dangerous trees that might be along the roadways as we start looking at opportunities to let the public back into the area. We want to make sure we're doing so in a way that's safe for us, safe for you. So again, still fire crews in the area as we see these fires wrap up a little bit, gain some containment. So just make sure you're being aware as you're out traveling around these fires that there's still a lot of personnel and equipment in the area. Coming on down to the Hendricks fire. This will be the last day that we post an update on the Hendricks fire information site because Hendricks fire is now down to a single engine 3 personnel on there who will be in patrol status. They'll be monitoring the conditions of the fire, looking at any fire behavior they might see, and ensuring that that footprint stays where it is. They see smokes, they see heats, and they have an opportunity to safely hike inside the interior of the fire. They'll go in and take care of those just to keep an eye on it. But at this point, like I said, we have gotten rid of most of that personnel. We're in patrol status. They're still working on the forest closure, trying to reduce that in the area, and also trying to get those roads open that remain closed, and evacuation levels either scaled back or lifted entirely. Hopefully in the next few days, they'll be able to get you some information on that. Coming down to the Natchez fire. Good news there too. We're at 20,085, which is an increase of 400 acres, but our containment is up 5% today. So we're now calling that 70% contained. Lots of mop-up operations, folks going in and trying to make sure we eliminate the heat, take out anything that might cause fire if we do have some heat, to go ahead and get across those lines that have been established around 70% of the fire. Hopefully we can get that wrapped up for you. 721 personnel still on that fire. So again, just a lot of folks around. So as you're out and about in all of these communities, please keep in mind, for your safety, for our safety, pay attention to the road. If you see fire personnel and equipment, slow down, take it easy, make sure you get where you need to go safely and we get home safely too. Appreciate you being with us this morning. That's our update for today. This will be the last posting on the Hendricks fire information page due to the fact that they have scaled back, and we're looking to hopefully post potentially on the Forest Service website, but more to come on that. Thanks for joining us. Have a safe day. Bye-bye.